Right. I think I might explain what. Well, that's fun. I mean, that is pretty much what Oswald is best at, failing. So, I'm just going to talk about the pond and my other plans for the fish stuff while I'm cleaning up this place. My workshop. So I was hoping to start on the pond before the next year, but the heat's been unbearable, so I haven't even been able to finish off the garden. It's been getting up to 33, 34 Celsius. It's incredible, but it is summer, so it makes sense. Summer's gone. Shit. So what I've actually been planning on doing is doing the fish tank. I'm going to be getting my biggest fish tank I plan on getting for my next 10 years in the hobby. Depends what happens in the next 10, but I have a few plans. I've been looking at getting this broken bottom tank. It's 8 feet by 3 by 2.5. Massive tank, and it has a crack all the way down, but I'm hoping to have a look at it and see if I can put an ant trail through it. And if I do that right, I should get another 20 years out of the tank. Depends on what adhesive or glue I use. I plan on using 2 types. Structural good grade adhesive for the ant trail, and then I'm going to seal up the edges with safe acrylic glue. To it, there's not much else to it. I mean, I'm looking at the end of the tank. It's only $100, cheap. It's just I'm putting together people, and we only just finished Christmas here, so now I have space to use to work on the tank. I'm hoping to get that before next year. It might be just after New Year's though. I need to put together a few people and move it. It's only 20-50 minutes away, and I have my ute, so hopefully all goes well. In this time I've been cleaning up this area, so I'm hoping I can use space out here to make the tank and the stand. I've also been finishing off my moving of the workshop, and I've gotten a new drill for that, so that's going to be fun. This one was on sale, and I got this one for Christmas. Only one battery, unfortunately, but I've used this one a few times and it's still on 3 bars. It's quite fun. Probably one of my most powerful drills, and as someone who's not a big brand person, I mean, just have a look at it. I have a Wordsmith, I have a Oswald, I have Ralby, and a Bosch. So I'm not keen on staying with one brand. I mean, if the product's good, I'll use it. I mean, even a Work Zone, I'll use that eventually. I bought this. It's a Work Zone from Aldi's just the other day, and it's been working great. But I do have a few favorite brands for my drill bits. When it comes to spade or Forstner bits, I tend to go for an Irwin or a Fulber. These are all my spade bits. And when it comes to drill bits or driver bits, I tend to go for Delabro, I think that is, and King Con or something. I won't say one of the best things I've ever done is this. This is a good Irwin, almost 20 years old. Just multi-use razor blade. This one's great. It's actual cast aluminium. And I think my measuring tape is a Stanley, if I can find it. Stanley. I was using a Crescent, God knows. I'm hoping to start on the fish tank before sometime. I'm saving up for the, I've saved up for the tank. I'm saving up right now for the stand I need to build for it. Now that I have a new miter saw, I can have it built and done quite fast, even if it's a massive stand. I think I was doing 8 by 3 by 3, so pretty big. I mean, that fish tank stand that my 6-foot is on, it's basically the same dimensions, just an added 2 feet on the length and another foot onto the width. But I have a certain height for my display tanks. When it comes to display, I think having it 90 high is good, because most kids, toddlers can see it, but that's fine. Most toddlers are old enough to know not to tap anything hard on the glass, and babies aren't. So that's why I don't really like having my display tanks long enough for a babyish to get it. And I find that 900 mil is also a good size for adults, because any adults here range from 160, I think 155 for females at their shouldest, and for males normally a 165, 170. I think I'm 170 S7, and that tank, even a 190 person can see it quite well without having to bend down. Ranges, it's nice. That's why I enjoy the heights of those stands. I put a lot more effort into designing the height than I did designing if it can hold the weight. Now, workshop's a bit messy. I mean, I need to set up a few more things. I need to set up my battery charging station. Need to get a few more drawers made for my power tools, but pretty much everything else is coming together well. It's just, yeah. The pond, I don't know when I'll be starting that. Probably after summer, which I think is after next month. I don't know, I've never really been good at seasons. I've been getting small things of the garden done. I need to finish the garden, and then I also need to clean up this area so I can get a digger around here. Oh, that means I also have to clean up there, yep. It's a big leap, but I'm doing it just fine. I mean, there's not pretty much anything else I can report on. I won't be starting on the tank for a bit, and then yeah, I mean, it's not, I'm almost went on my P's for driving, so that's fun. I have turned 17, it's just I'm haven't been able to get my hours up, and I still have 5 night hours to go, and my driving's fine. I mean, I take a while to ease into something that people find easy, but for me, I only clicked a few weeks ago. That's how I started the consistency driving, and it big change from what I saw. But my driving instructor hasn't noticed much. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, like it does. I have made a few improvements to that 6-foot tank, which is going to be pointless when I move it from its spot. But, all is fair, I guess. I might have went for an overkill saw. It's a Bosch. My laser's on. GCM 12-inch. It's a 12-inch saw blade, 1 foot. Massive blade. I mean, I think brand new it would have been 1,400 Australian dollars. I got it for 450, and it's in really good condition. I haven't had any problems with it. In fact, I don't think it was used more than 20-40 times. If he had used it more than that, he's definitely gotten rid of some Russell usage, but he didn't seem like the kind of man to hide anything I bought it from. I honestly can't tell much. I don't think I should be talking about that, man. Yeah. I think from here it's just getting more into the fish hobby. It's fun. I also want to enjoy my woodcraft, and eventually I'm going to be a carpenter, so who knows where the path will take me, but hopefully I do well. Over here it's been doing just fine. I got the stands put up. That one's been filled up. I'm planning on putting angelfish or something in there, and I plan on getting 4 more of these size 4-foot tanks, maybe even those size, but I prefer the 1-footers in width, not the 2. Actually, that's 2.5. I realise now that 3 feet's going to be quite big. I mean, that's not even 3 feet, that's only 2.5, so it's an extra that much. I think the tank I plan on buying is going to be 1,600 litres. That one over there, just shy of 800. So, big jump. And I plan on getting 1 more of these tanks. I plan on using 2 6-footers for drawouts. Oh, spider webs, lovely. I plan on using these as breeders, because I plan on breeding decently good size, well, big grown fish. And I find 2-footers to be annoying to really build for. This was going to be a medicine tank for a lot of my bigger fish, since, well, I've already used it for medicine. And the fish I keep and going to keep in the future are going to be well over 4 foot, well over 1 foot long. I mean, this black shark here, he perfectly sits in that medicine tank, and I use that when he gets white spot, because I hate medicizing. I hate, unless if it's salt, which I find to be pretty much useless with these species of fish, that it just makes everything blue when I use methylene blue, and I hate using anything else than methylene blue because I've seen results. Oh wow, that's, sorry about the flashing, that's my temperature controller, it tells me a temperature. I do so I move most of my fish when I medicate them, if it's in a tank that I actually want to keep pristine, or just on the shy of pristine, and not have to replace all my decorations, because it's impossible to get any of these out by myself. That took a while to even get in. That was awful. Then again, I left quite a lot of thickness on the wood, so it's quite heavy. That plus the soaking in water for 4 weeks. I don't know if I've shown this, but I got a new fish, the flattail. He's going to be a massive fish, and I'm hoping he'll bring some color to the tank, because the goldfish will eventually be out of the tank, maybe even the red tail. I don't know what I'll do with him, but I'll find out. Because the eel. What's the eel doing? Shit. I just realized something's wrong with the eel. He's on his side. Just trying to clean it up a bit. See if I can pick this up. No. See, the problem is the eel does bite. Where is he? He's moved. Preferably like him outside his cave. Just have a look at him. They need a stick or something for his shoulder. One thing you learn as a apprentice to a lot of people that was some pressure treated, oh not treated, pressurized PVC. I just need it a bit shorter so I can fit it in. Come on, mate. Oh shit. That might be a bit bad. Might try and fix up some of the bloody gravel the top has moved around. He'll eventually be in the pond. The eel's moved. Where is he? There he is. Hold on, come on out, mate. Where is he? There he is. I just want to have a look at that. Oh, mate. There he is. He seems fine. I think it was just relaxing on his side, which is a little worrying. He hasn't been eating much, so I've just been making sure he's okay. I see no sign of diseases, so I think he's just getting bullied on by the smaller fish in there. The pearl cichlid has been a bit mean, and the red-tailed sharks are very mean. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I know the eel is an aggressive fish when it needs to be, so hopefully if it does get pushed, it will just push back harder. I mean, it's my system of fish keeping's not very. I need to sell that or get rid of it. This stall here is I actually am using this tank. This is the only tank that's being used around here. This is just being used as a draw out tank at the moment. I'm waiting for the Bristol nose to get big enough so I can actually catch them out.